Okay, this is the second part of the demo account discussion, and the first part we talked about the marketing psychology aspect, and as well as the misconceptions and preconceived notions of going into the demo account in the first place, which causes a lot of error in behavior and perspective going into the demo account. Therefore, you lose sight and lose purpose of using the demo account in the first place. So now we're going to talk about the gambling aspect of the demo account. And the gambling aspect of this is very simple. Okay, first of all, let me just say this. The demo account is not built for gambling. Okay, you can't just turn a switch on and off. You can't go to the demo account, start gambling the money, and start just taking random trades, and then suddenly you go to the live account and you're trading correctly all of a sudden. There's no switch. There's no switch. You can't just do that and then jump up and have realistic expectations and come in with the right habits all of a sudden and all of that. It doesn't happen that way. Typically what happens is you go to the NADEX demo account, you start gambling the money, and you take that same gambling mentality and you transfer it over to the live account. That happens all the time. It's happened to me before. And it's happened to so many other people. Okay. So that's what I want to start out saying, okay, is that you can't just go to the demo account and just go in with a gambling mentality and just start doing stuff and expect to just do things correctly all of a sudden in a live account. So the question is, what constitutes, a gambling mentality on NADEX or whatever the case is? Well, first of all, the obvious one is trading big contracts, right? If you're trading big old contracts, just because you have $50,000 in a demo account, you're already coming in doomed already. You're already coming in with the doom mentality, okay? Because you're coming in thinking like, hey, it's $20,000 in here, is whatever amount of money in this demo account, so I'm going to trade the level of the demo account. I want to see what that money looks like, or I want to see whatever. And what tends to happen is when you just come out the gate trading big contracts like that, trading 10, 15, 20 contracts when you're only at the one contract level, that momentum and that, sort of euphoric behavior, especially when you are able to flip the account, especially when you are winning trades with those big numbers, you get euphoric. There's a neurological response to that, so you're having a pleasant experience. You're having a pleasant experience with that, experience. So, so what tends to happen is you just transfer that to the live account, and you're carrying over that cocky or euphoric nature of your experience from the demo and transfer it over to the live account, and you just start taking trades, and you just start doing stuff. And the mentality behind that is you're getting away from what you're supposed to be using the demo account for in the first place, which is to refine your skill based on a series of trades. You're using the demo account to test and see, okay, how effective is this strategy at this time frame, at this time of day, in this session, right? So that's what you're measuring. So when you go in, you're like, okay, I'm going to take these amount of trades, and I'm going to test this at this time and do that, and you do this over a course of a week, over a course of a month, etc. So that's what it's used for. But people just come in and they're just out the gate because it is tempting. You see that big number in the account section, and you're like, oh, I'm going to trade 35 contracts when you're barely trading 2. And that's just not realistic, So, you have to take the demo seriously, and you can't look at the demo like, it's the absolute, the absolute twin of the live account. It's not a twin of the live account. It's just its own platform with its own dedicated servers. Okay, so there's going to be a completely different kind of experience between the demo account and the live account. We already went over that, but that's the reality, and that's why when you start feeling yourself after you win so many trades on the demo account, why you get let down on the live account, why you just all of a sudden you just feel like a loser because, you lost so much money on a live account, but you were winning so much on a demo account. And this is what's going on, this dynamic. You're not really going into the demo account to refine the skill set, to really just go in there and not come in with any bias, not come in with any preconceived notions, just coming in and saying to yourself, okay, let me just see how this strategy works out over this period of trades. That's it. That's your only mentality. That should be your only mentality going into the demo account. You should not go into the demo account with any other expectations. And I was definitely guilty of this, okay, myself. The demo account is primarily built to build your skills through repetition. Okay, I just expressed this in so many other words, but to summarize all of that, I will say that, this is what the demo account is used for. You want to use a set of repeated trades, okay? And it should be based on your discipline. It should be based on a particular setup, a particular look that you're looking to trade on, and you should only be trading that, okay? The demo account is not built for experimenting, like randomly. It's built for experimenting, but not experimenting randomly. That's not what the demo account is built for. That's not what it's used for, okay? It's used for you to be able to go in there, learn your strategy through repetition and getting used to taking your trade at a certain level, taking trades in certain circumstances, under certain conditions, which is also why you need to do this over the course of days, weeks, and months, okay? Or at least a month, not months, but, it should, to the least, it should be weeks, okay? You should set aside at least a month, okay, to take repeated trades within your session time, within the block of time, a block of hours within that session. That's what the demo account is used for. Once you get a feel for the strategy, once you get a feel for what you're supposed to be doing, what you're supposed to be looking for, which levels you're supposed to be executing, once you get a feel for that, then you could transfer that healthy behavior over to the live account, okay? Because you're going to see the same looks regardless if it's in the live account or in the demo account. You certainly will see the same looks, okay? That's for sure. So, that's what you're looking forward to, what you're studying, okay? So please don't go into the demo account. Don't, don't go in there and try to, just take every trade you could think of because you're trying to figure out, how I could game the system, how I could game the platform. People are coming in with that mentality too. They're coming in, they're thinking they could just go on the NADEX and just try to game the system, game the platform, game, I'm gonna take in the money at $90 a contract. Just trade your strategy, practice your strategy effectively, practice it as if it is the session, which you should be doing anyway. You should be in the session anyway, and in those hours, in those time periods, and practicing over the course of a month so you can get a feel for what kind of mentality you need to come in with when you go to the live. So everything could be instinctual, so you can have the muscle memory, so you can have the eye memory, so you can have, the perceptive feel for what you need to be looking at and what you need to be doing. So yeah, so keep those things in mind when we're talking about the demo account. Please go into the demo account and only practice the strategy, okay? Don't go in there doing any other kind of silly stuff. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that series. I hope you enjoyed this series, enjoyed this video. And until next time, Geek Hybrid is signing out. You guys have a beautiful day.